For another installment here tonight in East Lansing at Munn Ice Arena. Michigan State coming up next. Hello everybody, Jack Snevice alongside David Greenberg. Thanks for joining us. These two teams met last night in Ann Arbor. Michigan got the better of the Spartans thanks to their top line, the DMC line, in particular, Tony Calderon.
Calderon leads the Big Ten in goals with 13 in just 15 games. 3 of those coming last night in Yost Arena, where the Wolverines topped the Spartans 4-0.
And for Michigan State, their top line needs to get going. The KHL line, another acronym line. We'll focus on the L and Mitch Lewandowski.
Yeah, Lewandowski leads all freshmen in the country with 18 points. Has not found a point in his previous 4 games, so it'll be interesting to see if tonight's the night where he can break that streak and get the Spartans back on top.
As mentioned, this is the most played rivalry in all of college hockey. For more on this rivalry, we'll send it to Alexis Downey for the first time tonight. 2-0 Michigan State.
What a great job right there by Michigan State, knowing how much time is left on the clock, going into the period, keeping it in the zone, settling it down, getting a good shot, and it looked like a redirect goal right there. Just an absolutely great job by Michigan State. Yeah, I think they're talking about whether if the redirect, the stick was above the net. And I think they're going to discuss this, talk it over. Because, this is too big of a game to get a call like that wrong, especially in the first period.
Especially late in the first period with 4.9 seconds to go here.
And it's like I was saying earlier, you know what? When Lewandowski's hot, this Michigan State team is hot. They've not played well in their previous 4 games. He hasn't had a point in any of those 4 games. And here he is tonight with 2 assists. So, if this goal stands with 2 assists. But, when he's hot, they're hot. And he's just such a great young player for Danton Cole's Spartans here. And he'll be a great person to watch in the future.
Leads 2-0. What do the Wolverines need to do differently here in the second period?
Well, the Wolverines, they have the shots, but, they're not really settling it down. They're not bringing it to the zone. They're not controlling the zone. So if I'm Coach Mel Pearson and I talk to my team at the intermission, I tell them, you know what, get the puck in the zone, keep it in there, have good puck movement, and that will open up shooting lanes and give you better shots instead of just bringing it in the zone and throwing it at the net. Yeah, they'll look to do exactly what they did on that first power play. Win the face-off, settle it up top, throw it in right down low, and look to get a really good shot on net. Just a great job by Lewandowski and the entire Spartan power play right there. Move the puck around, find the open man, and Lewandowski, the stud freshman, just finding the back of the net right there. I mean, you could not ask for a better power play production tonight from Michigan State. Not just on this drive, not just on this sequence, but on the previous ones that they've had all night long. Just great opportunities. I mean, it was bound for the puck to find the back of the net there. I mean, they consistently had good shots on net and great opportunities to score right there. And as a coach, you can't ask for anything more right there.
Lewandowski was able to score.
Yeah, and you can understand the frustration right there for Hughes. I mean, he's played a great game all night long, just unfortunately hasn't been backed up by his teammates, and that's been the storyline all night right there. A little jab right there by the Michigan State student section chanting "Little Sister," even though they still got beat last night. The rivalry lives on regardless.
And always will as well between these two. Hockey, football, and basketball, doesn't matter. Michigan State.
And you love to see this just in all of college hockey. Really, really young teams. I mean, Jack, we've said it all night long, but young teams going back and forth, and these two teams are not going away anytime soon. I expect this rivalry game to continue for time and time again. Danton Cole, Mel Pearson, 2 great coaches that'll lead the way for these two teams.